We will never allow, and I have stated this, that we will go on an offensive against Kiev today and so on. Ukrainians don't believe it. Poles, Lithuanians, Latvians, they are just in panic, warning about it. The Suwalki corridor, then will go to Kaliningrad, cut off the Baltics, and capture 3 NATO countries. If I say something, I stand by it. I have publicly told you that, withdrawing the troops, this was my order, deep into the country, we pursued one goal. To prevent the West from accusing us of preparing to cut the Suwalki corridor, to capture the 3 Baltic republics, and then Poland. We do not let Western Europeans, even Americans, interfere with our relations with Russia. An attack on Russia is an attack on Belarus. Therefore, we have the closest relations. No one can break them, especially the talkers from the EU. While negotiating peace today, we should not proceed from your position, Simon, of a hawk, when this is how you understand it. We must understand that human memory. Perhaps it's a good quality in case that it erases everything over time. You will never defeat us. Primarily Russia. Germany was defeated and those people were captured who were judged in Nuremberg. The victors judged. You will never be victorious against Russia and Belarus. Never. You can drive us and Russia to mobilization. Do not force us to mobilize. That's 150 million people. No need for them to mobilize. And it might happen with us that mobilization occurs. And the main thing is that not only in economics but in our minds. If that happens, that's the end. Then it does not look like war in Ukraine any longer. Because we take a long time to harness it. But if we're already harnessed, we move quickly. Don't bring it to this point. And that's why I told the Americans when we discussed this topic, guys, let's negotiate now. Let's stop performing. Let's do this. And you can, Americans, push this process towards peace. Let's make it so that we sit down and agree, as you say, not only on a truce but on peace.
Поэтому я и американцам, когда мы обсуждали эту тему, говорил, что, ребята, давайте договоримся сейчас, давайте перестанем разыгрывать спектакли, давайте сделаем так, а вы можете, американцы, подтолкнуть этот процесс к этому, сделаем так, чтобы сели и договорились, как вы говорите, не только о перемирии, но о мире. Но я вижу поведение Володи.
But I see Volodymyr Zelensky's behavior. I don't believe he's such a heroic, brave man. He has somewhere to escape. But where will the Ukrainians run if we mobilize?
I assume that at some point in the past 3.5 years, Volodymyr Vladimirovich Putin asked you to send Belarusian troops to help Russia. Were there such requests? Never.
Never. Never.
Why?
Russia understands perfectly well, and we understand it even better. If we engage openly in this war, we will have more problems. We have 1,500 kilometers of borders with Ukraine. What is the length of the border there? In kilometers. They are fighting for 900 kilometers. And then there's 1,500 plus. Russia understands that it will be difficult for us to hold this border, given that not only Ukrainians will be fighting against us at 1,500 kilometers. This will be an occasion for introducing NATO troops into Ukraine. It is a fact that people will go there under the guise of mercenaries, Germans, French, British and other Poles in large numbers. And we will have to wage a war here 1,500 kilometers away against the already NATO troops. We understand this perfectly well. And then Russia will have to prolong 1,500 kilometers to Belarus. What's the use? Then no one will fight with drones anymore. They will pound with missiles on Belarus.
И тогда России придется подключаться на 1500 километров к Беларуси. Что толку? Дальше. Нанесение, тогда уже никто не будет там беспилотники, ракетами будут молотить по Беларуси. Спасибо, что вы так озабочены этой проблемой. Честно говоря, я в таком плане не думаю, потому что знаю...
Thank you for being so concerned about this issue. To be honest, I don't think so. Because I know the value of Belarus for Russia. This is not Iran, North Korea, or Armenia. You can say, well, Armenia is closer. Why? There is a specific situation in Iran. Russia helped Iran as much as possible, but in such a way that the two nuclear powers did not clash. Iran is not worth it for Russia and the United States to clash.
But Belarus is worth it, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And Ukraine isn't worth it for two nuclear powers to clash. I just wanted to finish. Belarus is worth it. It was historically like that. Losing Belarus means losing part of Russia. Volodymyr Zelensky, understanding that next to him there is such a bear as Russia, as you say, sleeping bear, well, why are you poking it? You're not a showman, as you've written about him, a comedian. You've become a politician. And if you haven't matured yet, haven't become a real politician, then you should be more careful. Wait, don't rush, don't draw conclusions, and especially don't take steps. No, he, Nikolai, is not my successor. I knew you'd want to ask. No. If you ask him, you might offend him so much with this question. He's an adult now. He has been living consciously for the last 3 years, and has become a student. He's somewhat oppositional. Although he supports my actions, he understands everything.
Это у него вот уже последние 3 года, когда он сознательно живет, студентом стал, в меру какой-то оппозиционный он, хотя он поддерживает мои действия, он понимает, разбирается во всем, он читает.
He reads and watches all this American nonsense, reads it and makes certain conclusions. I'm not hiding anything from him.
Но вы
Don't you see him in big politics?
большой политики.
No. You know, I really wish there was a sane, reliable person after me. I even might think that he will conduct slightly different policies. Just don't let him break anything right away. But as I did, relying on the shoulders of the strong, on what is there, calmly, evolve the country without this revolutionary breaking. This is what I want. I'm telling you honestly, I was ready to finish in the previous elections, knowing that people will unequivocally support me to finish. But they said, no, we are not ready. And the question was posed so that I am a traitor, that I want to escape.
Закончить. Но вот они сказали, нет, мы не готовы. И был поставлен вопрос так, что я, предатель, я сбежать хочу. Поэтому, несмотря на это, что мне пришло...
Therefore, despite the fact that I had to remain president, I'm honestly saying, I worked and will work with full dedication and fulfill my obligations.
Ну, по новой конституции
Well, according to the amendments to the Constitution, you have 2 more terms. Well, this term and the next one. Are you planning to rule till the end?
конца
Нет, я...
No, I'm not planning now.